each one of you at one point said, fast forward, fast forward. So let's rewind. Go back 10 years and give some advice, a little nugget of advice to your younger self. What would you give that person that you were 10 years ago? Some nugget of wisdom.
10 years ago, I was very, very so scared of not being the best that I was not sharing. And it took me a long time to learn that it's by sharing and by teaching back that you are getting better. So I would have liked to do that earlier in my career. Sharing more and not being scared of not being the best and learning from everybody else around me.
So 10 years ago, I was 39, so I was probably still older than everyone up here. But if I go back a little bit, maybe 15 years ago, I would tell myself that smart doesn't have to look one way. Smart can look an alternative variety of ways. And just because I skew very, very right-brained doesn't mean that I don't deserve to be in certain rooms.
For me, I think it would be trust your gut and trust your instincts, and don't worry about fitting a mold or getting to some preconceived, level. Just create the mold and fill it, and if you don't like it, break it and create a new one and fill that one.
Love that. I would tell young Atima that her value is not made up of the sum of her accomplishments, that her value comes from being a good daughter, a good friend, a good sister, that what's on your resume or the grades that you have is not a measure of your worth.
I would tell young Amy, don't put your entire identity on someone or one thing. And that love, that peace, that joy, that happiness that you're so desperately seeking, it's an inside job. And even if it feels temporarily that someone or something can give it to you, it's not true and authentic.
I would tell a younger version of myself to be confident in my values. So I think our best values are actually learned when we're children, when we have the goodness of a child. And keeping that is probably the most precious aspect of becoming a successful and happy adult.